You always in your phone. I feel like you do me wrong. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, you guys? I know it's been a minute since I last posted. It's been actually a few days. I mean, it's fine. I've gone an entire week and a half without posting, so you guys are used to this. And at least I did do a live. But if you did not see last night's live, and if you also haven't been following me on social media, which, by the way, if you're not following me on social media, you should do that because I cut up like crazy. And I'm also a little different than I am on camera. You get a little bit more of the personal side of me when I'm on social media. So definitely follow me there. Obviously my links are going to be down in the description box like they always are. So follow me. So if you haven't been following me on social media, and if you didn't see last night's live stream, then you wouldn't know what was going on. On Thursday afternoon, well, for the last few days, I had been feeling like lots of pain, and my body has just felt really weak, weaker than usual, and I really haven't been sleeping, and I really wanted to figure out what's going on, and it kind of hit me during work when I really wasn't even able to lift any boxes or anything. So I went to the hospital. I went and checked myself into an emergency room, and I let them do a few tests on me, and they found that there was a kidney stone, but it wasn't all that developed, so he said that it shouldn't have really been causing me any pain, but they said that they would follow up after they cultured some of my urine, because they did take urine samples and blood samples and everything. I feel a little bit better, but I still have the dryness of the mouth that, for some reason I was urinating very frequently, and it seemed like my body wasn't really staying hydrated. You know, I would drink one glass of water and have to hit the bathroom right afterwards. I still have that right now, but it's a little bit better, as in I'm able to get up and walk around and stuff without feeling lightheaded or anything. The pain has gone down a little bit, although I am on ibuprofen right now, I think 500 milligrams. So that's happening. But, you know, other than that, I feel a little bit better, and that's how why I felt like I should get back on camera and do some videos for you guys. So anyway, the reason that I'm posting this video is because last night we were talking a little bit about Fifth Harmony's performance at Disneyland, which if you are Harmonists, if you follow them, then you know that they actually did the recording for that a couple of weeks ago. I think it's been almost 3 weeks or 2 weeks. I know it was towards the beginning of November that they filmed and they performed and recorded those performances there. And so they finally, you know, put it on TV. They finally televised it on ABC. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people liked what they did. And I mean, of course, you had people who came on there and said, oh, you know, you're always going to get a good vocal performance from Fifth Harmony if there's no dancing, and we finally, you know, get some good vocals. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, yes and no. I mean, we know, don't mind my beanie, by the way. Don't mind my beanie. My beanie, it was a gift from a friend years ago, and it's American Eagle, okay, live your life. That's the slogan, live your life, and I'm living mine right now. This is actually the first time I've worn a hat on my head since I started growing my hair out, and it's because of the fact that my hair has kind of grown out of control. See last night's live stream if you really want to see what it looks like. It's a mess. But anyway, back into this. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like that. I mean, they sounded great. Now, here's the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay, their voices, yes, they sounded great. Normani sounded very clear and sweet, and just, you know, she was giving us everything. That dress was everything. They looked great. They looked great. Lauren, she was giving us a body with that dress. I loved that dress that she had on, and her vocals were on point. Okay, Dinah's giving us Mariah Carey. Like I said, when I first reacted to the song, initially, I was like, she sounded like, you know, Mariah Carey in this song. She was giving it to me, everything. Allie was taking us to church. She did the same thing during that performance. It was good. It was good. It was a solid performance, and it was what I expect from them anyway. But of course, now you have people who are coming out and saying that they were lip syncing, accusing them of lip syncing or pre-recording the vocals in order to make it look good for TV. Here's the thing. Okay, there is no way that you can say that they were lip syncing because of the fact that we have actual proof. Because there were people who were actually there who recorded them singing the song live and put it on YouTube weeks ago. I mean, we had footage of these performances weeks ago. So the fact that you guys are now sitting here saying that means you really don't follow them, and that means you really don't know what you're talking about, because there's so much footage from the performances from, again, weeks ago, in which you can actually hear their voices and they're actually singing the song. Here's a little bit of an education for you guys who don't know a little bit about TV editing and TV production. Okay, when a singer or when somebody gets up and they sing a song, or there's a performance of a song or whatever, a lot of the times, well, first of all, you have the feed from the microphone going right into the system, okay, and then they amplify that and edit the sound coming through the microphone, okay. Then they drown out the crowd, because obviously people were cheering and everything else. Another thing, a lot of people were saying that the crowd sucked. No, they did not, okay? If you actually watched the live performances from weeks ago when people were posting, the crowd was actually really live. Like, they were into it and everything. But they have to drown out that sound so it doesn't overpower, you know, the actual music and the singing. So they drown that out and amplify the vocals a little bit more. Okay, it's the magic of editing. Okay, it's the magic of TV. You know, and at some points when the sound is maybe it's a little distorted, or maybe it doesn't sound as clear, then they'll add on the track, you know, the original track on top of the girl's vocals or below the vocals to kind of bring it up a little bit more and kind of mix it in, blend it in with the girl's live vocal feed. So that's what was happening. That's the reason why, you know, somebody tried to point out Allie, you know, and towards the beginning she had this little ad-lib that she had, and her microphone went down before the ad-lib actually started. It's because the original track or whatever was laid on top, and so then we heard some things from the original track and some things from live. Most of what they sang though was live. When the microphone was to their face, when it was to their lips, they were actually singing. I mean, you can't deny that fact, because if you go and listen and watch the performances that people took with their phones and cameras and stuff, again, weeks ago, you can actually hear their actual voices and you can hear what they were actually doing. Okay, there was no backing track, you know, they overlaid some of the harmonies that came in a little bit later so that it would be a lot more clear. But even later on, when they hit the "Can you see it, see it," you could hear Normani's voice. You could hear her over everything else a little bit. You could. And I loved that, by the way. But you could hear that. And then, of course, Dinah's little, you know, runs that she did, you know, with her head voice and whatever that she usually does at the end, she did a little bit of extra. Before the end, she did that, and then she did her last part, the King of Kings, Come and Follow Me part, okay? So, I mean, you guys really, we're going to continue to deflect. People are going to have their reservations about the girls, and of course people are going to talk, but I just wanted to put that to rest completely, that they were not lip syncing, and I can attest to that. Like, I know, because I watched the performances again a couple of weeks ago, and I also watched the performance, like the actual TV performance, and I was able to compare and contrast, and it's easy to see that they were not, okay? So let's just get that out of our heads. And they would have no reason to lip sync. They really would have no reason to lip sync on a performance like this, but there's no type of movement around the stage. Like, they literally were stationary the whole time and just sang. So put that one to rest, number one. I love the Christmas song. They sang Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. That was amazing. They sounded really good. The harmonies on there were on point. Okay, even when I watched the you know, the recordings weeks ago, you know, it sounded good on there as well. So, I mean, let's stop it, okay? Whatever. It is what it is. But let me know what you guys thought of performances down below. I thought that they were great. I thought, you know, it was good for the holiday. Apparently, Sierra performed too. I'm gonna check it out just to see. I might even react to it, because I really want to see. I really want to see what happened with her performances, because she did this Christmas medley. I really want to see what's going on with that, because, you know, sometimes she has cute vocals, but other times I just don't understand what the hell she be trying to do. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to come in here and kind of share my thoughts about the performances, and of course share my thoughts about what everybody else was saying about the performance as well. So anyway, that's gonna be it. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm gonna probably record one more video today. I have other videos recorded, but I didn't really feel like going back and getting those out of the archive in order to edit them. So I'm gonna record new videos today and kind of maybe go back later on or so. I do have to work today, but I'm trying to take things slowly. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I hope everybody has a great day. Take care.